Hello and welcome back to Graviteam Tactics, Operation Uranus. So last time there was supposed to be a battle over here, but the enemy just retreated. I think these are so depleted that they're basically useless. Because of that, and because of the Germans retreating, and by that cutting off the 3rd company or 3rd battalion of the 14th Motorized Rifle Brigade, which was on the way to reinforce the bridge, I have to change my plans. I will go on the defensive here. I don't think I can crack this position. These stuck-in Panzer Grenadier troops supported by heavy anti-tank guns, fuck them. Instead, the tank brigade here, or what's left of it, as well, basically the complete tank brigade will advance. Forgot to give the order to these back here in order to free up these positions that I had taken earlier. And if we come across anything like the remnants of this T-34 company that the Germans have, then we will fight them. And meanwhile, the forward detachment and the 2nd battalion are dug in here and awaiting anybody who comes their way. There's Operation Tod troops here. These guys are still on the way. I wonder if I should let them advance into here so they don't get ambushed. Maybe nobody is here. We will see. Actually, I will let them advance in here because I think that's a bit safer. But okay, we will see. Alright, we are making progress. The tanks are on their way here. Although we haven't taken back the farm yet, the German tanks are retreating in parallel with ours, which is a weird position to be in. Over here, this is not ideal because these are cut off, and this is not ideal at all. They basically stumbled into an ambush here. We will see how this works out. Maybe I will just retreat them actually, which is obviously not ideal, but might be better than losing these troops. Alright, and here we are in game. Now a few things. I recorded that intro that you just saw like a few weeks ago, and there has been an update, and some of these icons seem to be messed up now. I hope there won't be any other bugs, just telling you that. So I thought about it and what we are going to do. So what is the situation? Basically these forces here, with the wrong icons, have arrived close to the bridge they were supposed to be reinforcing, but the Germans are counterattacking and the troops at the bridge are in no position to help. So my idea is to leave a little bit of a rear guard here at the road. So we have these people who are hidden in this position and told to hold fire. And we have, what's it called? We have anti-tank guns, or field guns rather, deployed a bit in the back here in a hidden position to give covering fire. And these guys will move along the road and then into these bulkers here and defend those, because if I get this sector, even if I lose the other ones here, my guys are in contact with the guys at the bridge and should be able to be resupplied and so on. So that's my guess here. That said, not the greatest situation I was ever in. Alright. Everybody's getting ready. The guys here will move by the road, so they're nice and quick and not tired out, and then infiltrate into this Balka area, or whatever you want to call it. I did see immediately some kind of gun flash over here, so there might be... Do the Germans actually have tanks? I hear German engines running. So it might be that they actually have, but we never encountered tanks. Oh, actually we did encounter the captured T-34, so there's that. I do hope that due to this forest we are kind of in cover here, and I can get them along the road quickly into that sector and into the forest, where they're fairly hard to root out on account of having quite a few like PPSHs and so on, and automatic rifles as well. kind of a strange situation, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I think that's my artillery that gets ranged in. I have off-map mortars in support. I don't actually know where they are firing from. Maybe even from the bridge? It's kind of hard to tell. I think I can check that somehow, but not now. I do hope this sector is fairly unoccupied. I do know that they had the Flak 88 in there, and if I can take that out from behind, that would of course be ideal. Oh. Okay, apparently something is going on. Alright, so my covering force apparently made some contact with trucks and so on. And infantry. They're supposed to hold fire, but they immediately opened up, which is great. Or was that somebody else on the road, maybe? No, those are my hidden covering forces. Alright, I guess I will tell all of them to open up. They're firing flares as well. Alright, now you can open up. Although I would have preferred if you had waited for a bit there. Oh shit, they're shooting up our transport. Yeah, these guys are screwed. Oh, it's kind of predictable, I guess. Yeah, not ideal. These seem like regular troops as well. Yeah, it's a very confusing situation. These might be retreating troops from the crossroad battle. Okay. Let's see if we can hold this off to a degree. This is one of those battles where if I can get a ceasefire, I will just take it, because this is so weird. Especially if I manage to get into that infiltrating position I mentioned earlier. I wonder why they're driving their trucks at me like this is like a noob battle in FH2. I guess we're not the only ones who are confused. Maybe the German AI is set to retreat completely from the campaign battle, and so all the AI is now rushing back to certain points off map. That would make some amount of sense then, from what I'm seeing here, although even then they could have used that road. But yeah, these trucks are getting wiped, obviously. I mean, if you guys manage to hold them off with your rifles, those are the truck drivers, of course, and the more power to you, I guess, but... well, we did hit that dude at least once. Okay, it's heating up over here, though. So far I have not seen many German heavy weapons here. Okay, my guys here have reached their infiltration points, and they're hiding away in the forest here. Over here there's been some casualties. It's kind of hard to tell. It's a pure infantry skirmish in very broken terrain, so it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. The Germans here do not seem to have a lot of MGs, but over there they do. And yeah, these guys are basically screwed. Okay, the second group is also getting off the road here. I don't think they took any casualties, although they did take some fire. These guys here. And then I'm gonna tell them to take up position inside there, and then I guess these guys will have to be withdrawn. I think I might lose the guns as well, because I can't easily withdraw them. Maybe, let's say I withdraw them with the trucks up the road here and deploy them here somewhere. But yeah, maybe I will just try to hold this position to a degree. Or withdraw that infantry to the guns, or next to the guns. So, because the guns can't shoot in this area, or only like intermittently they see anything. Over here, nothing new, no. Okay, the Germans are getting closer, which is worrisome. That said, the closer they come, the more likely my artillery is to hit, so there's that. I also called in mortars, but I doubt that I will be able to call them in effectively in this broken terrain here. This guy got hit, damn it. I think those are mortar spotting rounds. I hope somebody saw them to correct the fire. I tried to lay like a, what's the best word, barrier of mortar rounds in front of my infantry position. Alright, I decided to pull back these guys, because the Germans are getting close. And there's also Germans that appeared on my flank here. Apparently I forgot a truck there. And the Germans here on my flank, I think, from the uniforms, are these kind of construction troops. So they're coming up from what's left of their position at the bridge. Now, if they get to the road here, they will be under fire from my 76mm guns. So that's good. That said, there's so much vegetation there, it's really hard to see. It doesn't seem like my fire mission call-in was that successful, to be honest. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, we're kind of melting away here. I'm trying to pull those back, but it might have been too late. Actually, it turns out the mortar fire was effective. Or, you know, the call-in, if it's effective. But, they are getting close to... Yeah, okay. So that was a good mission. Yeah, that should at least slow them down to a degree. This one got hit probably by shrapnel. Okay, yeah. Wasn't the worst mortar mission I ever called in. Of course there's gonna be some duds with the snow. It's just in the nature of things. I have at least one machine gun brought up here. Yeah, they're pinned down here. At least partly. Alright, some guys have managed to pull back. Okay, I will put up a new defense position inside this forest. Now, I also told my artillery forward observer to get out. I don't actually have any trucks in this unit of anti-tank guns, so they're basically screwed. I will have to leave them here. Although the Germans will find it hard to get them out of there. Especially because they don't seem to have a lot of heavy support. Okay, there's still some of my guys who are still pinned down here and fighting. For some reason it's the platoon HQ that is still in this forest. Actually, where are they? No, might have gotten just wiped out. No, down here, I was at the right spot. And for some reason they are attacking towards the enemy, even though I told them to pull back. And they're done, okay. Well, yeah, that platoon is basically combat ineffective now. The rest of the survivors did pull back and are now a bit further into the forest and fighting from here, but they're still kind of in an exposed position. Alright, quick bird's eye view. My remnants of the third platoon are fighting now in this area, and from time to time my guns can actually shoot in to, as you can see, some effect here. So maybe we can hold them here a bit longer. Although Jesus Christ, they are aggressive, they're just counterattacking. Like, what? And there's a lot of Germans coming here as well. Yeah, fighting in this kind of terrain is always quite horrible. Okay, my artillery guns are out of ammo, so they're basically useless anyway because I wouldn't be able to resupply them here. So now it's just down to the infantry, hopefully fighting them to a standstill, but there's actually a lot more Germans than I had thought initially, so it might end up being quite hard to hold them here. That said, if I manage to take this sector here, then I should be connected, if I understand the systems correctly, which I probably don't, then I should be connected up to the guys at the bridge, and then this unit will still be quite useful. If not, they're basically cut off and done. Simple as that. But yeah, there's lots of Germans coming now also on both sides of the road here. Yeah, lots of Germans coming. Alright, here it's down to a hand grenade range now. I think this unit might get wiped out. It's really hard to track this battle in these conditions. Kinda look in the wrong direction, mate. Alright, third platoon is as good as done. Let's see if the others, which are still fresh, can defend the positions here. That's kind of what it's down to now. Well, they did take out some of them. There's like 20 minutes left on the clock. So let's say 25 with extra time. Alright, and the enemy offered a ceasefire just as they're hitting my next line of defense here. And I'm gonna take that, even though I will probably... I mean, it's hard to tell who won or lost this battle. I mean, I'm obviously vastly outnumbered and I lost one complete platoon as well as my initial starting position, but I think I took this area here. We will see. So we had 21 casualties, they only had 8. We had 8 killed, they only had 3. So yeah, but yeah, they had double our numbers. Yeah, we lost a bunch of trucks. Question is, did we get the anti-tank guns out? And yeah, okay, so it looks like, yeah, we took this sector and they took ours here, and obviously that down here. I don't know if I got the anti-tank guns out. That's interesting to know. And it's I wonder what this will translate to on the operational map if I have them in contact with my troops at the bridge, because that was kind of the main thing. Let's see. And here we go. Yeah, they got through, and I did for a while, I guess, hold on to this one. But yeah, obviously not ideal. That said, I will... Yeah, they have one platoon less now, which I probably can't replace. Then again, I do have... Their HQ actually made it here. That's interesting, because if I can... Because those should be able to resupply as well. Yeah. Okay, it's an interesting situation. I can't really attack them down here because that failed already and I took heavy casualties, but I do have these tank companies with some infantry support, and with them I will try to get through to the bridge again. Maybe run over those fleeing German forces. I have one here as well. I think these are... yeah, it's an interesting situation. Very chaotic. Let's see how we do next time. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Actually, scratch that. So, the situation is... so I started the next turn, by the way. And it looks like, as you can see, we captured this without doing anything. It looks like these guys are also retreating. So they're all streaming towards my dudes here at the bridge. So basically, I will actually move down here as well. And all the tanks, everything will be rushing in the direction of the bridge, hopefully capturing them before they can overwhelm whatever is here. That said, if I remember correctly, I do have quite a few tanks here as well. Yeah. I pulled back this HQ across the river. So we have here the forward detachment, 2 infantry companies. This one I reinforced with, because 1 platoon got taken out, I reinforced that with a battalion level submachine gun troop for fighting in the forest. And yeah, so basically now everybody's rushing to the bridge. We have these guys dug in or digging in here, and we have all the tanks rushing towards them, and the Germans as well, including the strong forces that we fought here that fought us to a standstill. So yeah, this is a really weird situation right now. It's also getting dark, obviously. It's 9 p.m. now. So yeah, anyway, that's what's going to happen next time. I now really thanks for watching. Have a nice day.